Hello, my friends, it's Don, and today I want to talk to you about interview etiquette because there are a lot of unwritten rules to job interviewing, and I just wanted to walk through those with you so that you don't end up putting your foot in your mouth, or you'll feel more confident that you interviewed, properly and professionally. So the first thing is preparation. And preparation is key. You don't want to be the guy who strolls into the interview knowing nothing about the company. The one who applied for the job based solely on the title and the salary. Come on. We all know those people. So, to avoid that mistake, do your research. Familiarize yourself with the company and the job description. And knowing your stuff is going to transform your interview from a nerve-wracking interrogation into a delightful conversation, because that's what the job interview is. It's a conversation between you and the employer, and both of you are just trying to see if you're right for each other. It's almost like dating. Plus, it's going to keep you from asking those cringeworthy questions like, so, how much does the job pay? Because, that's really not very good etiquette. Next, remember the golden rule of interviews. Be on time. So in this case, if you're showing up to an interview like on site, arrive 10 to 15 minutes early. If you are showing up to a Zoom interview, be there 5 minutes early. You don't want to be that person, who bursts through the door, panting and sweating as your name is called. You want to plan your route, check for traffic, and then factor in any potential obstacles. No one wants to be sprinting up 10 flights of stairs just before their interview. When I interviewed for jobs, I always drove the route the night before, if I didn't know where they were. And it just made the drive-in the next morning so much easier. All right, now, on to a sad truth of modern life. Some people forget the importance of treating everyone with respect. Can you believe that in this day and age? So, from the moment you step out of the door, be kind and courteous to everyone you meet, even while you're in the parking lot. The receptionist, fellow interviewees, random employees, everyone. And don't forget to memorize the name of your interviewer. There's nothing worse than stumbling through, nice to meet you, Mr. Get that down beforehand. And it shouldn't be that hard. If they have a really long, difficult name that's hard to pronounce, get it worked out the day before. Next, talk about engagement. Don't be the person who, unfurls a crumpled resume on the table and say, here you go. Make sure you have nice, crisp copies. That's just the whole part of the etiquette thing. And another thing, silence your phone. I shouldn't even have to say that. But some people just forget. And you don't want to be in the interview with that thing buzzing or making any kind of noise. And, and then when you go in for that handshake, make sure you make eye contact, smile, and offer them a good firm handshake. And that is really going to help give them a good first impression of you. And then take cues from your interviewer and follow their lead. If they want to chat about your hobbies, go for it. If they offer you a drink, accept it. I wouldn't walk in there with a cup of coffee. I would take my own water just in case, because I've had some people not offer me water. But I really don't like to go into job interviews drinking a cup of coffee, because it almost feels like, or I think it shows that I'm dependent on my morning coffee. And I am, but I don't want them to know that. And then keep your atmosphere relaxed and enjoyable for both of you. It's just going to make for a better opportunity for you guys to get to know each other. And then for a quick note on body language, stay focused and attentive throughout the interview. Don't slouch. No matter how comfortable you get, don't get back in your chair like this. Sit up straight, always. Don't play with your hair, and I don't have that problem. Don't kick off your shoes. Leave them on, And just like your mom always said, sit up straight and pay attention. Listen. Listen to what they're saying. Listen carefully to the questions that they ask you, and don't jump to any conclusions. In the wise words of Bryan Cranston, go in there and do your job. Don't worry about if you got it or not. Do what you're there to do, and then you get out. And as I wrap up, I've got 2 bonus tips for you. But first, hit that like button if you found this video helpful, and subscribe. And if you're craving for even more advice, check out the Complete Interview Answer Guide. You can get a copy of that from jobinterviewtools.com, and it's like $50, and I've got a copy of it right here. This book is going to help you go a lot deeper into, obviously, interview questions and things like that than I can in this video. But this book is going to go deep, and it's going to tell you how to answer all the questions the right way. And it even has a whole bunch of etiquette and stuff, probably even more than I can do in this video. So fantastic book, available in ebook, audio, video, and this hard copy. And you're going to find everything you need in there, and it's really going to get you prepared for the interview, and it's going to help you ace your interview. All right, so let's do bonus tip time. Finish what you started. Even if your interview feels like a train wreck, keep your professionalism and etiquette intact. I mean, you never know that, that rough interview might have been just what they were looking for to test your resilience. So keep your chin up and see it all the way through. And I'll tell you a little story here. My wife went in for an interview for a bank, and she felt like she totally bombed it. Came home in tears. And the next day they offered her the job. So you never know. You never know. And I get so many stories from people that tell me, oh, Don, I did so bad on my interview. I did so bad. Don't look at it that way. You're judging yourself. Let them judge you. And then number 2, the interview isn't over until you're off the property. That's right. If you're still on their property, you're on display. So they might be watching you. They might be watching you walk out in the parking lot. And, and who knows what, you might do something. Maybe you pick up a rock and you throw it because you're mad. I don't know. You don't want to let them see that side of you. So play it cool all the way through until you're off the property. Remember, your actions speak volumes, even when you're not talking. And there you have it, my friend. That's all I have for you today in this world of interview etiquette. If you found this helpful, hey, give it a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. If there's anything else you'd like to, any other topics you'd like me to dive into, leave it in the comments. I'd appreciate it. And I'll try to get back to you on those and create some more videos that dial into exactly what you're looking for. And subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.